It's
Ooh.
a special occasion.
You're welcome to join us for a spell, if you think Jill won't mind.
Ooh, they're flirting with me.
The lawsman says I can borrow as many books as I can carry. This was all I could carry.
Well, I'm glad he's being kind about it.
Go on.
What's the matter, Sid? You look as pale as the day your predecessor slung you in the cell next to mine. Not about to have another fit, are you? Of course you aren't. You're a changed man now. We both are.
You better not be actually super suspicious and fuck up everything. This place is too nice. I can't have you do anything like that. Just know, if you do anything sussy, wussy, and baka aka, I will kill you. Lena, thank you for the lurk, honey! Alright, I think I explored everything in this new hideout. So we can go see where my objective goes. Bark, what you fucking barking at, huh? Who dare told you to bark?
No one works
Hopeless
longer
romantic.
or harder than our Otto. You can scour the whole of Storm and Ash, and you won't find a better man.
Nyah. Asta. Ah, there's another place. Where?
Escape from the slave markets. How'd you manage that?
I had some help, but it was mostly luck. The others weren't so lucky.
I mean, meow. I mean, Alex, stop being gross in my chat. Fucking little menace to society. A compendium of Rosarian verse. The rills run red with brave men's blood. Into the talons flow in flood. Okay, then out to the sea. But those same souls whose souls are touched by flames and phoenix claws are clutched, and ne'er shall die. So dry thine eyes, thy gloom is gone, but in thy babe his light lives on, and so shall he. The fuck did I just read? What the fuck? That didn't make any sense to me. Oh, there's another place to go. Oh.
Lady Tyre is performing a delicate operation and must not be disturbed. I'll let her know you called.
You don't have to. It's just I was looking around. Fucking about. Nectar! You're wondering what this new board is behind me, aren't you? Oh. All in good time, my fearless friend. All in good time. There's more.
War is brewing. I can feel it.
Vivian looks pretty. The history of Elysian jurisprudence, the Continental Accord. The signing of the Continental Accord marks the beginning of the modern era of Valencia, where the realm had once been riven by hatred and mistrust. The Accord built bridges, affecting many of the areas of realm-wide cooperation that persist to this day. The shared currency, shared calendar, and common system of bearer ownership chief among its epoch-making achievements. Alas, in the years since the Accord signing, many of these old rifts have reopened. It is for us to follow in the steps of our forebears and wholeheartedly endeavor to usher in a new age of peace and unity. Yeah. I'm doing my best. It's kind of hard out here for a bitch. Just making sure there's nothing else to see.
All operations are suspended until further notice.
Have you finished sorting those reports yet?
I'll let the others know.
Finished? I ain't started.
Did I miss anything? I think I got everything. Okie dokie. Alright. Otto. I must go speak with Otto. Hello, Otto. Who the fuck are you, Otto?
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sends his thanks.
To the best of my ability.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. And Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen
Wish they
to join
did.
hands with an outlaw.
I mean, it's nice here.
News while we were
It's
away.
far away, so like,
None worth mentioning.
we'll see if
Gav's
people
still
try
off
to
keeping
invade.
an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
Vivian? Speak with Vivian in the map room. Hello. I like your outfit.
Trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One
Do my
might say
best
the same
out there.
of you, Vivian Ninetails.
Vivian
Have you known that only
Ninetails.
4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable.
Who are you?
So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here?
What the fuck? Who the fuck are you? Boop.
Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures.
Oh god.
But Odin would sooner pawn
That's
his
a
sword
lot of
than
thick,
willingly
dead
relinquish Ash.
world.
And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
Politics are hard. Foosh my brain.
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will...
I just wanted to see, because, like, I'm confused. After Sid fell and his hideaway was reduced to rubble at the hands of Hugo Kupka, Clive took on both his predecessor's name and role, becoming the second Sid the Outlaw, and leader of the re-established resistance. Together with the other survivors and their new recruits, he continues Sid's mission to emancipate bearers and rid the realm of mother crystals. Vivian Ninetails, a scholar and strategist who makes her home in the hideaway, analyzing every shred of information that comes in from the wider world in order to divine the dispositions of the realm's armies and those who lead them. She offers her insight to Clive, that he might better understand the lay of the land. The moniker Ninetails, of which she herself is fond, was gifted to her by her fellow scholars in recognition of her ability to speak in length at almost any subject. In the hideaway. Established under the leadership of Clive Rossfield, who took on the title of Cid after his former leader's passing and the Titan's destruction of the old hideaway, Here, a community of like-minded individuals from across the realm have gathered to build a place where people can live and die on their own terms. Like its predecessor, it is built within fallen ruins deep within the deadlands of Central Storm. Decidedly unlike its predecessor, however, it is located in the center of the lake, Benumir, across whose waters any invading enemy can easily be spotted long before their arrival. Yeah, that's why it's smart.
Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me, and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even. Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Did I somehow miss tomes? That'd be wild to me. I don't think I talked to you.
Clive, is everything all right?
Yeah, everything's alright. I like it here. It's nice and cozy. Hi, Jill.
Everyone seems so happy to see us. It's good to be home.
Where's my doggo? I bet he's with Karen. Where's my good boy? Where's my good boy? Oh, I have to go up there. Good boy. Ooh. We have a big library.
Old Tome said the hideaway is built inside an airship. Said it was called the Invincible.
Hi, Tomes.
Orsman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I
believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
On Gods and Men, a heavy leather-bound tome containing the findings of one Anaximander of Canver, a renowned theologian who spent most of his life chronicling Valencia's diverse religious history. Here you go.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
No, you're doing your best. I appreciate.
Don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
But there is. I see him. He's over there waiting to give me hunts.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day.
Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Yeah, I got stuff to level you up, I think, baby.
Assist you with, Clive?
I'm scared of looking
I
at this
don't believe
encyclopedia.
You've read this particular chapter before. There is a rather fascinating excerpt I've been meaning to show you.
The Continental Accord and the Founder. An international pact made at the dawn of the present era, in which such matters as the treatment of bearers and the establishment of a realm-wide currency were laid out. It formed the basis of much of Valencian society as it stands today, including the branding of bearers and their status as non-persons. That fucking hate you! God, I had to read that! It also put in place a universal calendar marking a symbolic fresh start for mankind, albeit one which put magic users at a crippling disadvantage. It fucking sucks. The Founder. Fear and uncertainty reigned in those early years following the sins of Dysmexy. Not wanting to further incur the wrath of the heavens, the few who survived the fall took to wandering the land, spurning magic and staying in the shadows, and so they lived for decades. One man, however, grew tired of this life, if it could be called that, and after bidding his companions farewell, climbed a grassy knoll, overlooking a forest of beech and alder. Here he gathered a pile of rubble and used it to build a humble shelter in which he spent the night. The next morning, however, instead of abandoning his work, as was his people's wont, he gathered more rocks, adding to the structure until the shelter had become a shack. This he continued for weeks, until the shack had become a home. At first, those few wanderers who passed the knoll would shun him, cursing the man under their breaths for his hubris. But as his estate grew, and one building became two, and two became three, the people grew to slow their steps. It was not long before some took to joining him on the knoll, gathering stones, building new lives, new destinies. This they did without magics or machines, without boon or blessing. They relied on naught but their hands, their backs, their wills, and each other. And slowly house gave way to village, village to town, and town to nation. The man would one day die, as all men do, but those who remained continued his legacy, expanding upon it. And though his name was eventually forgotten, his spirit lived on to this day in the hearts of all Rosarians. Legend of the Founder, Moss the Chronicler.
If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
Yeah, I'm scared.
Did you learn everything you needed?
Actually, wait. That's a good show.
How good it is to see you, Clive.
Maybe you have some stuff on Ultimate.
I should be happy to answer it.
Typhon. Well, I can at least learn about him. Seemingly drawn to the destruction of the heart of Drake's head, Ultima emerged from a terror in reality, wearing the skin of Typhon, a withered and wizened colossus, and drew Clive into a space between worlds wherein the ethereal entity might test his worth as a vessel. There's all I have. Phoenix. The Warden of Fire, last seen on the night of the Imperial invasion of Phoenix Gate in the year 1860, when the young Joshua Rossfield lost control of his powers. The Phoenix first awakened among the Motes of Fire, an ancient tribe who dwelled in the western reaches of Storm, and the careful preservation of bloodlines among the Rosarian nobility ensured that its dominant would always be born in the ducal line. Oh, we can also read about Ramu. The Warden of Thunder, whose power most lately awakened within Sidolphus Talamon. Dominance of the icon must most often emerge among descendants of the Motes of Thunder, a tribe who once dwelled in the lands of Central Ash, lands that the kingdom of Wooland now lay claim to, mayhap in part due to the tribe's comparatively advanced learning. Ramu is associated with wisdom and judgment to this day. And then enemies, and then Heart of the Mother Crystal, a brightly shining convolution of shards that sits in the center of each Mother Crystal. When a heart shatters, so too does the mountain around it. Since time immemorial, sanctuaries have been built around the heart of for the worship and protection of these irreplaceable treasures.
My friends are my power.
Oh, what a name. U.S. Homeland Security. Thank you for the follow and welcome to the Cutie Fam Hun. I hope you enjoy your time here and I can make you laugh and smile in future streams on. We're just a bunch of nerds like to bully and sass each other, mainly me. But all the same, I hope you have a wonderful time with me. Thank you, welcome to the family. I'm so glad it worked. I thought it was not gonna work for a second. I'm just reading my lore. I'm reading my lessons, taking my lessons. I'm gonna read about this one, and then I think that's gonna be it for me. The price bearers and dominants pay for channeling ether through their bodies, the gradual petrification of their flesh. It does not affect those who use a crystal to cast magics, beginning with a stiffness and ache in the extremities as the curse progresses. Limbs are rendered immobile and the pain unbearable. At last, the victim turns completely to stone and their bodies crumble into dust. There is no cure. Stop! This is the police. You're under arrest for being too cute. Now put your hands where I can hold them. You want to hold my hands? You want to hold my little itty bitty baby hands? That's so lewd. That's so naughty. I won't go. You can't take me. The cops will never have me. I'm gonna go be an outlaw, live off the land. I'll never be caught by the popo.
Did you learn everything you needed?
I'm running away from. Oh, thank you for joining us, Homeland. Yeah, I'm gonna. Homeland or security? I can't decide which one's the best.
Not back a blink, and you're already off solving everyone's problems.
Hello.
That's good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did
Talia.
most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a stolus. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
Talia is so pretty. I like her hair.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Once the hall's
I don't know.
set, it's over to the tavern.
I never even went up here.
Still smitten with the serving girl.
Alright, there's nothing really up here. Just really nice looking. Hi, Jill. We live together. I live with Jill. This is my home. This is where I live with Jill. Do we share a bed? Do we share a bed? What's this? Ah! Ah! Hydrate! If you have time, can you come a little closer? I have something important to tell you. Okay. I have something important to tell you too. If you like the company I keep with everyone here, even though everyone's being quite quiet, they're in the VC right now, vibing and chilling like little gremlins. By all means, please join the Discord. Carl, give that Discord link. Also, there's only so many people with the same scar before training accidents become a believable excuse. Nah, it was a training accident. But wait, what does Homeland need to tell me? What secrets do you have? I've been wondering where the stars are for the last few nights. Now I know where they are. In your eyes. Oh my god, I got a Rizzer in my chat! Ah! 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 I'm gonna go get... Wait, hold on, wait. I need emotional support. Wait. Come here, you. I went and I got Chonky Pikachu. I got Chonky Chew to come comfort me. How dare you riz me? How dare you riz me in front of all these pretty video game characters? I can't handle that. That's too flustering. And it's too much. Too much power. That was really cute and wholesome. What the fuck? That was such a cute little riz. Ah, my heart. That's why I got Chonky Chew for emotional support. It can't handle this. Wall of Memories. Excuse me? The Oath. Created. The day Clive pledged his allegiance to Sid, this crystal shared shard transfixed with twin daggers is a powerful reminder of a promise made, a friendship forged, and a legacy inherited. Oh, cool. I have a little wall of memories. Alright, the reading table. Reports, letters, and other things. The Republic's play. From Gav! The Republican army marches on the Empire at Twinside, and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing, I reckon. I'll see you... I'll see you're done to wear upon my return.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kuka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance.
Our
The one
chance?
we've been waiting for.
We were waiting for? You want to know how I came across your streams? How did you do the thing? How did you poof, it appear magically?
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion.
Yeah.
I heard him call out to Ultima.
That's my brother. Your stream's like a magnet,
Joshua is
but you're
still alive,
simply
he would
drawn
be
to it.
looking for
Clear
that.
love.
That thing.
I try to put a lot of love and support in my streams. I'm glad you can feel it.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I want to do my best
I
to
know he
make
will.
people smile and laugh and have a
always be
good
ready
time.
when he does.
So I hope you enjoy. I hope I can keep on helping you have a good time with me. We're gonna save our people.
To a world without mother crystals.
We're gonna destroy all the bad crystals and only keep me because I'm a good crystal.
To Sid.
To my daddy. That's my boy. Where was all this fancy drift before, honey?
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
No, we'll do it. We'll save everything. I don't know how. I'm too smooth brain for this shit. But I'm trying. As long as I have to fight things and I fight them good, we're good. We'll save the day. I got it.
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Yeah,
freely, Otto.
yeah,
Smart.
discussing
For me.
strategy
She's gone missing.
for in the bed.
I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
I have one question. Can I ask you? Yeah. Joshua's dying from God cancer. No! God! What? Damn.
What's happened to Martha?
I can't wait to tell you why that feels.
We need to speak with Otto.
Feels particular. 2. No! I can't have any more loss in this game! You've taken everything from me so far! If you take this place away, I'm not gonna play the game anymore. The music got all, like, menacing and uncomfortable and spooky. I like it because I like somber melodies, but I also don't like what this means. Stop it! Stop it!
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip round the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
I'm not letting any more people get hurt. God damn it. Come on, Joe. We gotta go.
Martha is a survivor. We'll find her.
And find the curse breakers. Is there no quest around here? Also, I don't think they're here. Huh, there's something over here. Inaccessible. What the fuck you mean accessible? I came up through a ladder. Or stairs. And I went down. And I came here. There's more? There's fucking more! This place is huge!
I changed the linens in your chambers while you were away.
Oh, thank you, but you didn't have to do that. That's really sweet of you, thank you. I don't even know where my dog is. Where the hell is my boy Torgal? I guess I have to leave to go do this? Oh, look, a quest! Do you have kittens? If not, can I be your little kitten? I don't have kitty cats. I've never owned a kitty cat. I do have a puppo. Sorry, she's sleeping on my bed. That's my good girl. That's my good girl. That's my co-host.
Finish with that back, Sid.
You'll hear her whining in maybe like another hour or 2. You have a questo for me, Boatman?
Damn.
As in God is
bilge.
literally killing his body. Is Ultima doing it or
right.
Phoenix? Which one? Who do I have to fuck up?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
Well, let's fix
The
up your
Lakewater
boat,
doesn't agree
damn.
with it, then. That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black
The
from
ugly
lake
one?
like we do
No,
in the
not in my
atrium,
house.
that slurry will keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rot for a moon or so, assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Unless, of course, someone finds you some pitch. The fuck's a
Of course I will.
pitch?
Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now,
Look, all I hear is a lot of
not so
bitching. Just tell me where to
unkind
find
as
it.
Ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
He's keeping one inside him. One, you say one, like not plural one. Like, plural. Go to the open world?